Hey, 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 welcome to another Daily Divine. Today is known as Magical Monday, and that is just today. That's the message that came in today. It's just another Magic Monday, or is it Friday? So, my name's Lisa Lyle. For those of you who are new, a very warm welcome to this space. I trust that you will feel loved and supported through the connection, and you will find some information, some wisdom here that supports you where you are on your spiritual awakening and healing journey. At this time, I'd like to ask that I am a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, with the intention of supporting our greatest and highest good at this time via the pathway of a calm central nervous system. So, how are we all doing? It is Monday, April the 7th. And, the title, just another 111, just another Magic Monday, or is it Friday? I was, reflecting yesterday that it's been less than a month since our Virgo full blood moon, total lunar eclipse. And for some reason, it feels like it was ages ago. And it was literally just we're coming up to the full moon on the 12th of April. So there's been a lot going on. And it really, that Virgo full moon really changed something. Something shifted. And I trust that you're feeling this shift and you're working with the energetics to your advantage or in your favor, like basically by doing yourself a favor and showing up for yourself. That seems like a very important call to action for us at this time. And as we know, love is an action. So the call to action 222 is the call home to self-love, fearless self-love, radically showing up for ourselves. And at this point, I'm feeling guided to share with you a channeled message, an automatic writing that just came through. It actually came through in two parts. It was started on April the 4th, and just a little bit was written there. And then today, between 12:54 and 1:03, the remainder of the writing came through. So I'm feeling guided to share that with you today. And then we're going to pull some cards and sort of check into energetically how we're all doing as a collective soul, via the vessel of the causal body of God. So here's the message that came through. This is what came on April the 4th. Your grief is the healing. Your grief and the healing of it supports the opening of your gifts. Healing in nature. Heal yourself in nature. Immerse yourself in the beauty and wonder all around you. This beauty is you. And then the message continued today, April 7th, and I sat down to write at 12:54 and completed it at 1:03, just prior to coming to do this live. Your grief has shaped you, molded you into this magnificent being you are today. Yet it is the grief you still carry deep within sacred skin that holds you back. Blackjack, snapping back to the point of origin of your pain. It can drive a Hue, man, insane. To relive over and over again the same memory/thread of pain. At this point in the evolutionary spiral of God's creative child, it is time to release the floodgate of grief so all may experience some relief. 444. Restored belief in a higher consciousness that lives as thee. Good grief, breathe. Then again and again, through the eye of the needle, we are guided back to our point of origin once more. Love what is sore. Love settles all scores. Who's keeping score anyway? Oh, right, all of you. How you doing, boo? Heaven is born through you. Heal your grief. Release yourself from the diminishing prison within you have unconsciously created. 533. Abundant co-creative energy is released when you let go of your grief. Goodness gracious me, can you see? Clearly now, you are set free. Sing your healing song of peace. Breathe deep. Relief. 555. So this is all about change. And I'm hearing the vein of pain has run deep. And we are here as the healing threads of light and love, here to weave beyond the grief and to weave abundantly. Like, have you ever seen a beautiful tapestry? Like these enormous tapestries, and I've always loved that kind of art, like the dimension and the feelings that this type of art creation creates within us, has rising up in us. So remember, you are the golden thread who is now being fed through the eye of the needle. And on the other, like, you can't bring with you the heaviness. You can't bring with you the density. You can't bring with you what has held you back. This is the manifestation card in this deck. So as a collective, we are all at this PowerPoint of co-creating with the higher consciousness, with the multidimensional aspects of ourself, here in service to the greatest and highest good of the collective, giving birth, unleashing, if you will, giving life to the natural healer that is you via the pathway of sacred co-creation, devotional co-creation as the seed of change, who is grounded and anchored in this energy of unconditional love. This is like solar plexus coming online, because the grief lives underneath the solar plexus, right? Grief lives in the sacral chakra, and maybe even down to the soles of our feet, I just heard. And this is why it's so important for us to have our feet firmly planted on the ground, like really show up for ourselves. I know that's like, so people will be, oh, like, Lisa, that's so basic. You say that all the time. Yes. Life on repeat until we get the message, right? And the same message will come through over and over again until we get it. Oh, so beautiful. You guys are not going to believe this, or maybe you will. Another 8. And as we're talking about solar, solar plexus, our power coming online. And then we have this mirror energy here. We have 4114. As I'm talking about feet, we've got the footprints card. This is a mirroring. We're all seeds of change, and we're mirroring each other. So this is 2 decks combined, if you're wondering how we got the same number. This is the Path of the Soul and the Divine Guidance Oracle by Cheryl Lee Harnish. So it's this mirroring energy, and we all experience relief when one of us heals our grief. And grief is an interesting, it's an interesting energy, because I'm not sure entirely that it ever really goes away. And yet some of us may be living within and under, or deep within us lives this seed of pain. As the automatic writing came through when it said that, what did it say? Oh my gosh. Sorry. There's a lot of energy around. Oh, the origin, the point of origin. And it's like our origin story. And remember, we've been getting this message of this celebratory message from our loved ones in spirit and our ancestors. As we have freed ourselves, as we have been fed and allowed ourselves to be fed through the eye of the needle, we have healed and we have freed generations of our lineage, if you will, of our bloodline. Blood keeps coming up. 8 is the number of the eternal soul, right? Source, essence, ourself. And green and purple are these colors of the natural born healer. Green, the high heart, activated online. Your high heart is the thymus gland. And the green, the green, the high heart. And then the purple, the third eye, opening up our third eye, seeing. Can we see? The question we got today was, can we see? Yes, we can. We can see clearly now, right? We can see clearly now on the other side of the needle that we are free. 1111, we are the gateway. We are the one having the whole experience. I mean, these cards as a collective soul, we're doing great. We're doing fantastic. That's what these cards are saying to me. And what it's saying is that we are taking the time. We are disciplined in our spare time, if you will. Behind the scenes, we are diligently following the higher guidance, like the guidance of our gut. 1144, and they keep having me point out these numbers because we're all seeing them. We're all seeing them. Today it was today a new message came through with 1221. It was like the essence of the eternal beloved sacred lovers, like reestablishing connection in the spiritual realm, and it's translating here into the physical. It's coming through our grounded personal practices. We are becoming more powerful as we manifest our our heart's desire right down through the soles of our feet, balanced in every way, leaving beautiful footprints, heart prints, if you will, as we walk each and every day. So let's get a couple cards from the Psychic Love Tarot by John Holland. The third eye, opening up our gifts from within. Our grief has molded us and shaped us and perhaps blinded us to the magnificence of our being, the too blessed to be stressed kind of energy. We're here, we're now. And if you're anywhere close to my vintage, you've been at this for a long time. A good while is what I heard. You've been at this a good while. And this is about our personal path of service, flipping the script in this lifetime, coming back online, remembering we are the ones here to consciously co-create with the divine beyond what the physical eye can see. Like our spirit, our the angelic realms, whatever you connect to, the ascended masters, God, everything's right around us. Everything, love is all around. It surrounds us. Listen, the high priestess, listen within. What is the voice of the child within saying? And again, look, this is solar plexus, third eye, and then up there on the collar, the red representing the grounded energy. And I just see this unconditionally loving and really like tuned in, the receiver and the transmitter. And when we allow ourselves, we are via the pathway of fearless self-love. When we show up for ourselves, the divine is always speaking to us. And for some of us, the divine would like to speak through us. And so why are we holding ourselves back from sharing our gifts? This is not a time. Now is not a time for holding self back and living within the prison that we have created for ourselves via some pathway of grief. Our dedicated effort is paying off. That's 3 8s on the table. 6 months ago, I moved to an address 888. This is the floodgates of abundance are opening. It was 1515 there, which is 6 6. We have indeed flipped the script, and we are doing it. We continue to do it. Through our physical vessel, we are the seeds of sacred dreams, and we have decisions to make moment to moment which pathway to take. And we are being encouraged to confront our fears, face what's there, and move beyond what we have, again, unconsciously co-created within our experience. The pathway is clear. Beyond the mind, the path is clear. And it's already been written in the stars, and we're here now to use the stars as our navigational tool. Use our heart as our navigational tool, because the course has been charted via the pathway of the stars and our sacred beating heart. How beautiful is that? Facing our shadow, and the grief that we hold within is the shadow. Reach out, reach in. Love wins. Humans. I love how this represents the different hues of the skin. We are all one from within, and we have to really, it takes dedicated effort to free ourselves from the restrictive energy that is the collective. It's almost like there's a collective energy. I'm feeling like the hyena energy, and it's like the hyenas are circling, right? And we are not going to be taken out by the hyenas. I don't know what the heck that means. Well, kind of I do. It's like, follow the pathway of gentleness. Speak up when you can. Stand up when you can. First and foremost, show up for yourself, because you can, and you are worth it. Love always wins in the end. And that's what we're here for. And, create space in your daily life, because this is so perfect. Like, it's so beautiful. Things are moving. And like I said, it feels like since the Virgo full moon, total blood moon lunar eclipse that happened back there on March 13th, it seems like kind of we've been in this like energetic time warp vacuum. Lots of things have come up. The divine masculine has been rising up. We're in Aries season. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. And we are here to make sure our feet are firmly planted on the ground, and we can feel the earth beneath our toes, the earth beneath our feet, and continue to believe in yourself. This really is like divine feminine energy pouring in, and it really feels like this divine feminine energy is grounded right like from the hips down. So the solar plexus is the first chakra above the earth. Grounding down that healing thread that supports this beautiful tapestry of the collective to come to life. Dedicated effort, showing up for yourself, opens the floodgates of abundance. Okay, so let's get some heart and soul messages just to wrap it up. And then we'll be back here live again tomorrow night. That flipped. It flipped. I'm not even going to read the front of the card. I'm just going to read the back because I already saw it. So it says, help is on the way. The raging sea will soon abate, and a great light will heal your heart. This is a time of deep, profound, and positive transformation. Yet courage, strength, and patience are required. You are supported by a sea of love. And this is the grief that has shaped us. Back to that channeled message at the beginning. I'll type it and put it in the description of this because it feels very important. It's a time of releasing and letting go of our grief that has held us back from truly presenting, not just presenting a brave face to the world, because we do that, but, an authenticity behind the brave face. This is the joyful path of abundance, and the pathway is clear. Again, trust that relief is near, and relief comes from your willingness to release the grief that you have held so dear. It's almost like we've nurtured this grief inside of us, and, it's become a part of us, and it moves and lives and breathes as us, so much so that we don't even really see it as something that hinders us. And then we've got this beautiful card. And again, this is just speaking about the shadow. Within the shadow, the light plays. And this is what supports our ability, our willingness to play in the shadow and to play in the light, or to play with the light within the shadow, allows us to see the majesty that lives as we. Beyond our grief, we experience abundant relief. And then we joyously and joyfully co-create with the divine as we agreed before we came as the seed for this time. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. And, this is a big time. It's interesting and actually no surprise that we're coming up to Easter, the consciousness of Christ, the resurrection of the light, which is us. We are the resurrection of the light of Christ in this lifetime, just as our brother Yeshua was that in his lifetime, right? And he was walking the pathway of ascension via the heart space. And, do we falter? Do we fall? Do we have moments where of regret, disappointment, heart, all of it? Yes. And yet we are the thread that is now being fed and guided through the eye of the needle to come out on the other side, washed, cleansed by the baptismal waters of our tears as we heal our grief. Remember, grief is a multi-layered beast, is what I was guided to say, but it's a multi-layered energy. And, it's like the channel. I'll share it one more time and then I'll read the backs of the cards. So today, starting on April the 4th, I received a small little message here starting about grief. And then today it was continued and it came through in 9 minutes. The second part of it came through in 9 minutes today. So it says your grief and the healing of it. This came through on the 4th of April. Your grief and the healing of it supports the opening of your gifts. Healing in nature, heal yourself in nature, immerse yourself in the beauty and wonder all around you. This beauty is you. This message continued today, and this is what came through. Your grief has shaped you. molded you into this magnificent being that you are today. Yet it is the grief you still carry deep within your sacred skin that holds you back. Blackjack, snapping back to the point of origin of your pain. It can drive a human, Hue, insane to relive over and over again the same memory / thread of pain. At this point in the evolutionary spiral of God's creative child, it is time to release the floodgate of grief so all may experience relief. Restored belief in a higher consciousness that lives as thee. Good grief, breathe. Then again and again. Through the eye of the needle, we are guided back to our point of origin once more. Love what is sore. Love settles all scores. Who's keeping score anyway? Oh, right, all of you. How you doing, boo? Heaven is born through you. Heal your grief. Release yourself from the diminishing prison within you have unconsciously created. Abundant co-creative energy is released when you let go of your grief. Goodness gracious me. Can you see? Clearly now, you are set free. Sing your healing song of peace. Breathe deep. Relief. So this is where we are. And this is where we are as we're approaching this full moon in Libra. Some would say it's Virgo. We're just going to go with Libra. We're balancing the scales, settling the score. Venus is moving retrograde. Venus is moving direct, I believe, right as the moon's full, either right before or right after. So this is big. Like, there's a big loving wave of support that has flooded this planetary realm. And, you know, like, we are the ones here that are to get grounded through the soles of our feet, to breathe deep, to show up for ourselves with dedication on a daily basis, because we are the floodgate of abundance that is now opening at this time. 888. Pay attention to the messages and symbols you are receiving at this time. And we're going to close out with these two. I'll be back here again tomorrow night for Tuesday Night Live, supporting the souls thrive. It'll probably be 8:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this card reflects protection, freedom, and success. It won't be quick or easy, yet you will succeed. And you are protected along the way. Free yourself from past doubt, fear, and guilt. Let go of fixed expectations. Be flexible, adaptable, open to more avenues and ideas. A higher guide is trying to guide you. Okay. Confirmation of what's already, hey, Kiva, confirmation of what's already come through in this message today. And more confirmation. This card says success, and this card says success and accomplishment on it. So we're here, like we're doing it. We're doing it and doing it well. This card signifies expansion and the accomplishment and success that come as a result of doing what you love. Dedicated effort, commitment, showing up for ourselves, fearless self-love, and that come to a result of doing what you love, or something that has great meaning for you. You are creating something of lasting value that will be enjoyed by others for years to come. A strong sense of teamwork and fulfillment abound. Yes, 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 yes. This is it. We are here. We are on the precipice of the cliff. And it is so, the sacred fool is going to take that step, is going to take this heart guided leap. By the end of Aries season, it feels that there's going to be tremendous relief as we move into the grounded energy of, Earth and Taurus coming back to life, coming back online. We've let go, we've made it through the eye of the needle. And, just in time, some would say. Yes, finally, it's great. I'm very excited. And I trust that, after connecting with this message, you're feeling very excited and optimistic about where we are too as a collective. And thank you. Thank you for being the individual that shows up in your daily life for yourself. My gosh, what a gift. I'm so grateful for the gift of your healing. And thank you for sharing it with me. Until tomorrow, everyone, I see you, I feel you, I love you. This is indeed a magical Monday, maybe the birth of the new energy of Mondays, Magic Mondays, or is it Friday? Until Tuesday evenings thrive. I hope you have a great one. Please do. If you've made it this far, consider giving me a thumbs up. Let me know you're still here. And, if you feel so guided, a subscription to the channel would be great too. Until tomorrow, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kiva.